Hello, this is Kat. Welcome to Love, Drama, and Deceit. Today we're going to do a weekly recap of Beyond the Gates. And I have my panel on today. And we're going to get started with some questions. Uh, do you think that Eva is Ted's daughter, Sherry?
Um, yeah, I think she is because, like I said, Leslie have been lying to her about him anyway, so I think he is.
What you think, Trisha?
Mhm. Yeah, I don't know. Just as I think it's Ted's. I don't know if it's I don't know if it's Dana, Anna, Leslie, whatever she is.
She got too
Uh,
many names now.
Yeah,
yeah, I don't know if it belonged to any one of them. But
Yeah,
yeah, but nah, seriously, I
yeah.
don't know if it belongs to her specifically, but I do think it's
The
Ted's.
paupers.
It's I don't know. I don't know. That's a good question. I want to say it's his. I want to say it's not. I want to say it's his, but maybe she stole. But if she stole them, then how did she come about? I don't know. It's just crazy. Something ain't right though, cause she ain't stable.
no,
She ain't.
she definitely ain't stable. We don't cross that line.
Yeah.
But I was going to say no, but I think they did a DNA test, but that could have been rigged as well. But
It,
I don't know if y'all remember when she was sitting on the couch and had those. She was thinking about it, and she was sitting on the chair. She saw that obituary and said, what is it, Adam? What was that name? She had obituary of a child. So that's what I'm wondering. It's a boy. It was a boy's name.
who?
Uh,
The cra-
Leslie, Sherry, Karen, or who else she is.
Oh, I don't remember that. When was that?
I know. I don't remember that
I
either.
don't know what day that was, but she was sitting there and she was thinking back, and there was obituary, and and it had a name on it. I think
Mm.
it said Adam something, Michael Adam. I can't
Was it
remember.
recently?
Yeah, it was this week.
It
Yeah.
was this week. Okay.
hmm
Yeah, I don't remember that one.
Yeah,
But
she was. But did you see the day when she was sitting there? She was thinking back.
yeah.
Okay, and she was had some papers on the chair.
Oh, okay.
Obituary,
Hmm.
and and
Okay. And
Oh,
she was at home.
yeah, she was at home. Yeah,
Okay. It's that.
you're gonna
yeah.
go back with Trisha and let me see if you see.
Oh yeah, I will. I'll call you so you can see it because I gotta. I'm gonna definitely have to go back to see that one. Was it? Did it show like the age or you said it had a picture?
No, it didn't have a picture. It just had a name, and but I wrote. I can't remember what the name was.
So you thinking that she
She had a
either
boy.
had had a miscarriage or the baby died?
Yeah, or something like that.
Well,
Yeah,
not a
one of the two.
miscarriage because she got an
Yeah,
obituary, then the baby died.
yeah, the baby died. So
But and then
it was
she
a
stole somebody else's baby.
right, and it was a boy's name. It was
Oh,
a
oh.
boy's name. So he might have had a son, and it might have died. So that's why I'm thinking that she may not be his. But yeah, that was yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
huh. But Bill sure knows everything about it.
and yeah, he just
He
now.
make me sick now. He just make
Yeah,
me sick.
go ahead.
And why is he telling that girl? Why
That's what
you
I want to know.
telling Haley about his business? I was like, he make me sick.
He do. He
I
play. He
it's
playing the part, but he making me sick.
right. He playing it, but I can't wait for his little empire to fall down.
Yeah, and that's what I was about to say. He's telling her, and that's a violation. You should don't
Yeah,
tell
Now
anybody.
she gonna go over there and rub it in somebody's face and all that. Now give her something to go over there for.
She's gonna get another smackdown. That's what she's gonna get.
Do it, yeah, but still, that she gonna go over there gloating about something she know.
I hope they swell her jaw up too, because I'm sick of her.
I won't do it like that. You're a little person.
Look, her and them little
Well,
weird clothes she be wearing. I'm sick of her.
yeah, well, hey, she asking for it. Whatever she's getting. She's asking for it.
But you know she going. You know she going. She going
Because
to gloat in somebody's face. Watch.
right, but my thing is, what kills me is you got a little power only because of Bill, but Bill's power ain't really doing nothing for you.
You
And
sure ain't.
Dupree's got all this power. That you got nothing. There ain't nothing you can say or do to them. Like Danny told her, I am Danny Dupree. I can start over tomorrow. Girl,
Exactly.
leave these people alone, cause you are no match.
No, you're
Bill
not.
got power. Bill got power, but it's shaky power.
Yeah.
All
He
his
just
stuff,
he
all his
more
stuff is shaky. All his stuff is shaky.
more than power. He got stuff on people
Yeah,
more than he
yeah,
got power.
yeah. Exactly, exactly.
That's the key right there. He got black. He can blackmail everybody because he's
Yeah.
an account.
Everybody.
Yeah, and that's not what your job is supposed to be about. That's not what you're supposed to be doing with
You
your
supposed to
power.
be a lawyer.
Yeah, and he violating all kinds of rules
Hey,
over laws over there.
Yeah,
like
and
Bill said, a lie lawyer. You're supposed to be a lie lawyer.
He is a lie. He is a
that's
lie all yeah.
exactly what.
He got that
That's
part down pat.
exactly. Yeah, I'm gonna step away for a minute. Y'all keep talking.
Oh.
Mhm.
Yeah, well, that was shocking. I said, "Why?" But she would guess and stuff. But the more he was smiling, the more she know she was getting all that stuff right.
Oh yeah, I couldn't believe it. I said,
That's what I said. Trish. I wanted to call you so bad. I said, nah, I got to kick her call yesterday or the day.
mhm. Look, I was like, now I know that's your wife, but you breaking all kind of HIPAA privacy laws and stuff.
I'm telling you,
Talking to this little immature little girl, because that's all.
he should have kept his mouth shut. 'Cause when she go over to somebody, like you said, somebody gonna pop her.
She
She
gonna
gonna
get him in
go,
trouble and running off at the mouth because
yeah.
the stuff he telling her, and then she
But what
gonna
did he gain it by telling her anyway? That's why I don't.
girl, he ain't got nobody else to talk to.
Well, that's true too.
Don't nobody
That's
else
true.
want to
He ain't
talk.
got no friends, do.
He ain't got nothing, girl. Look, he done fired the closest thing he got to a friend, that old slimy man that he
No,
had.
yeah, I know, right?
That was about as close to a friend as he
So I guess he got to talk to her dog. She can't hold water. She run over there this week. She run over there this week.
had. The gloat, she can't wait.
Yeah, I got that feeling she run over there this week.
She gonna be at the club
Yeah, yeah.
for breakfast or dinner, and she ain't gonna get served, but she'll be there to talk some junk.
Well, she gonna make her interest now. I'm telling you. I got that feeling about her. I just got that feeling about her.
Mhm. Well, we're gonna see, honey. We're gonna see.
She gonna get a rude awakening.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but I felt so sorry for Eva. I did at first. I felt sorry for she because she was trying, but she wasn't trying hard enough.
Yeah, she was trying, but look, it should have never ever got to this point.
That's what that dude, the one that daddy slept with, that's what he said because he knew he should. He said the same thing. Should have never got to that point. He said, "I
No.
knew it. I should never let it get to that point. You could have stopped. Yeah, you could have stopped it too.
Yeah, well, yeah, because I don't know why he would tell him not to tell her. And he did. He was trying to, just say it's been so long. I kind
Yeah,
I kind of understand where he was coming from in a way, but I think Ted did tell him the lady was threatening him, which is more of a reason for him to just say, go ahead and tell her.
yeah,
And Eva should have never had the party shouldn't have never happened. I mean,
exactly,
she did not learn that Ted and Nicole are good people just yet on Friday. She being knew that they were good people.
like she could
And,
have stopped it. She
and
could. She could have just canceled the whole plan of the anniversary and let them gone out of town.
eggs, yes, exactly. She could have. I understand you trying to stand by your mama, but baby, you knew your mama started showing you signs that she was not on her medication.
You ain't lying. You know that thing right there. She told what's Ted's wife's name? So say you get your
Oh,
inhaler. Say you get your inhaler because you're gonna need
oh, girl,
it.
it was so funny to me. Huh?
He said,
I
"I'm
tell you,
power."
she played that part
She
now.
did. I loved it. I loved
Ooh,
it.
baby, if she gonna get an award for that part, she making me mad at my nerves. But baby, she played that and was looking good And she was doing it too.
And I said, Lord, I know the whole little tears gonna fall all out of that
I
dress.
know, yeah. I said now they could have done.
I tried to hold it up because you might quit moving.
I was thinking better with her breast area.
They
But
could have put it up some more, a little bit more than that though.
yeah, but she was honey, she, and she was in that part. Lord knows she was.
The dress was nice,
It was a pretty dress. It was
yeah,
beautiful.
but it was just down too low.
Yeah, but girl, I said I need to go back and watch that part again because she was playing that part. I was so mad at her, girl.
I know, right?
And Eva told Ted, she told Ted to run. I mean, run and get
Yeah,
told
told him several times. Told him several times. Go.
he don't
He
want
would not.
to
No, he wouldn't leave. And
listen.
it told, that's the thing I didn't understand. Why is y'all still sitting here listening to this? Take her, and you say you wanted to explain to. You should have took her right on out of there.
Exactly. And my thing too is when that daddy, I just knew when daddy got up that honey, and he would get ready to shut it down. She's like,
Couldn't
honey,
do nothing.
y'all are no match for me. That lady is crazy. She don't care who you are. And she just act like he was not even there after he told him. And when that mama got up and went over there where she was, and that daddy said, let me handle it, and Ted stepped back, he just knew it was handled. Man, she said, man, I'm going to tell y'all everything. But
Mm-hmm.
even if he couldn't have, they shouldn't have shut it down. Them people wouldn't have stayed. Period. They would have been
No.
that
Right.
she would have lost her audience. I can tell you that much right now. They would have been
Exactly. Love. Wait a minute. Hey,
Hold on, they,
check out email. Oh. Oh yeah, they would have had no audience because she even had to stop. What's her sister name? Chelsea, not Chelsea. Chelsea. She just tell her to turn the phone off again. Really?
yes. Did you learn the first time? What is wrong with you?
he said, put that phone down.
That's just
Trying
common
to
sense.
record stuff.
That's just common sense. Put the phone down. Nobody shouldn't have to tell you that. This is family business. It's out anyway because you got people there. But like I said, they should have just told it, y'all, come on, y'all go, and we got to handle this a family thing, But
Yeah. Yeah, that's just crazy. Okay.
they,
Yeah,
that's
I
it.
see the obituary. Too bad it ain't got no age or nothing on it, but
No, they don't have no age. His baby name was Alan Thomas. Uh,
yeah.
Saturday, November the something at 11. Uh, yeah, but yeah, I just wanted y'all to see that. Yeah, but yeah, Alan Thomas. So I don't know if that's her last name because we don't even know who she is. That I ain't never seen nobody with that many names. She's just
Yeah.
crazy, like you say.
Yeah, I don't even think Kat knew who she is. I mean, not Kat, but Eva.
Evil.
She
And if
know.
you got
Uh-huh.
so many names, oh, I can remember Sherry.
I know that's right. It's Sherry, Arnold, Karen, uh, Dana. He called her Dana. So obviously that was
Yeah.
the name that must be her real name.
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
Uh,
Exactly. So yeah, so I didn't want y'all to see the obituary. So that's why I think that Eva might not even really be here, but I hope she is. But
She done
but
been through enough.
say what? Yeah,
I
she done been through
I
enough.
because she done been through enough.
she
Yeah,
sure like she's sitting all by herself.
Yeah, but putting up with that crazy thing all her life.
yeah, she's by herself. But we're gonna go to the next question.
Evil crazy, crazy too, though.
Say what?
So Evil gonna be crazy too.
Well, now,
Well, Eva got a lot of sense. She tried to put a stop to that, but then locked her in the closet, and then you got this new guy showed up, Carter. He
Yeah.
happened to walk by then and hear her and got her out of there, and so she can go in there and stop it. But how in the world did the mama get out of there? She must have had another key.
that mama already that nutcase had all that planned. That's why she told her to go ahead and take that kid. But
Yeah.
anyway, and on top of that, but I still don't give Eva credit because the party should have never happened.
Right.
You
Exactly.
know, so I don't give her credit. She waited entirely too late. Your mama showed too many signs that she was not taking her medication. Too many signs.
Not
and
at all.
no pill bottle, but it's obvious that she takes some.
Yeah.
And was off her medication. And she showed too many signs prior to this party. Eva should have canceled that party. It should have never happened. Because Ted and Nicole then showed her who they truly are, that they are good people time and time again.
They
So
even gave her a good job and everything.
yeah, I mean, so it just should have never gotten to that point. So I don't give her credit for that. And I understand she was in between trying to support her because that's who raised her. I do get that part, but at the same time, she should have let her mama do her thing by herself and took herself out of the equation.
Yep, that's what she should have did. If you want to do this, you're gonna do it on your own. And like you say, the party should never happen. And yeah, it's all jacked up, and messed up. But it is what it is. So that's all I know. I don't know who the writer is, but y'all doing a wonderful job.
Yeah.
Well, we're gonna see next week who's gonna come out on top.
Look, I'm gonna go back and watch that part again because, like I told you, Cherry, that lady played that part. I ain't gonna lie,
Yeah.
she's making me mad, but she played it now.
She said,
Oh
first
yeah.
get that inhaler. So you're gonna need it.
Yeah,
That
she said.
inhaler.
Yeah, she said a lot of good stuff. I said I got to go back and watch that again. I might want to use some of that.
She
Yeah,
said,
no, that's what
woo.
yeah, she was she did her part. She gonna get her Emmy.
And she
I
said,
hope so.
woo on that. She said, woo.
Yeah,
And she was just so suave with it, like just I don't know, it just how she handled herself.
I, I don't
you.
think she even cared if her titty had fell out of that dress. She was acting.
Yes, she. And that's another thing. You would think the way that she was carrying on and the way she didn't care
Mhm.
about anything, you would think she had money. That she had more than what they got because
Exactly,
she was so unafraid of all of them.
But she was
exactly.
drinking up that champagne.
Yeah, she was. Hey, she said too, this high price stuff, she gonna enjoy it, and that's what she did too.
Mhm. She need to put it down because it was making her think, have
It wasn't in her mind, yeah.
yeah, illusions or whatever you want to call it. That was definitely not true.
As I know she dreaming. That's what I said. I know she was.
Yeah.
Yeah, she talked about when she was talking, sitting there talking to Nicole. So I said, wait a minute now, Nicole done come out of there and it's okay already? No.
I found they got the same dress. Said she was in the shower. He got the same dress. I said, come on now. That she dreaming.
I said, yeah,
Yeah,
baby, wake up.
yeah, she better wake up. So do y'all think Nicole they gonna work it out? What y'all think about that?
Oh yeah.
I think so. The simple fact that cause of the way she acted, the girl as Sherry acted.
Well, and not only that, because she said several times about the where their marriage was, the shape that their marriage was
Yeah,
in.
she knew where they stood. Said they was on the outs then.
Yeah, the marriage was in bad shape back then.
Yeah.
So I think if she's going to go back and look at all that, and I think that if he would have told her prior to all of this coming, she would have forgiven him anyway.
Yeah, she a
Because
psychologist.
yeah, she wanted to be forthcoming and honest about everything at this party about how their marriage was. He didn't
Mm.
want out to deal with all that, but she said she wanted people to know that they were here and uh
So he the one jeopardized their marriage. He done it himself.
Yeah, 'cause he could have came like Trisha said. He could have just said something. He could have
Yeah.
been said, got it out of the way, and you went and told Andre. And if you told Andre, you might well just. Well, Andre told him not to tell it because if he really wanted to tell it, Andre, don't matter what Andre would have said, he would have just told. But like you said, that's they marriage been good for 20 years. You can't throw away 20 good years for a few
Then he done
bad
paid off.
times.
Then Bill done paid off. She I won't collect money, wasn't she?
Yeah, and Bill talking about getting rid of the baby and kill, doing all kinds of stuff. What
I know, right?
he done threatened her big time.
Yeah.
Bill is an evil something, boy.
I don't want to talk about Bill. He get my blood pressure
He evil.
up.
Bill is evil because you threaten her like that and threatening the baby and everything to get her to stay away. Yeah, that's gonna come back on him too, right there. Because I don't know, it's gonna come back to bite him, which it already is. But then he's sitting there telling Haley all of their business and knowing, well, that's not right. He done violated so many HIPAA laws.
Tell
But
me.
but yeah, and then you got Martin. Martin
Oh,
pushed him down. Then he told Martin,
oh, and I would have got up and I would have punched him in his sweet face. I'm telling you.
yeah, because that's not right. I don't care who you don't put your hands on your parents. You don't do that.
Yeah. I mean, for one, it's not even a good matchup for them to be father and son anyway.
No,
And it really showed in that episode.
yeah, it's
But
not.
yeah, I would have jacked him up because
He didn't
you
have no
know,
reason to jack him, but he didn't have no reason to push him on that couch. He didn't have no reason.
yo, I understand. Yeah, he had a reason.
I mean, he had
Yeah,
a
because
reason,
he
but
used, like you
still.
said, he used him because they would take him to a restaurant, and while he would meet her.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
he said he was used, but still, it didn't want you to do what you did because
But
you
he
need to
could just
listen to
talk
the
to us
whole
instead of
story.
pushing him.
Yeah,
Yeah, you gonna put your hand on your daddy now.
Yeah,
And
he could just talk to him like man to man to woman, or however you want to call that. But
yeah,
you
and that
know,
goes to go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
no, I said yeah, but he could have just talked to him, say just pull him to the side, say we can talk about this or whatever. Yeah, you don't push the man down. You give him a chance to explain or nothing.
Exactly, and that goes just to show again how nice, good this man, how good of a man he is. He made a mistake, yes, he did, but it goes to just show the how everybody treating him and everything, and he still just, he hasn't flipped out or anything.
No, oh, nobody.
Nobody, even his son, after his son pushed him, that is the ultimate disrespect.
Only one he run
But
up on is
he
he's
that
told,
crazy one, that
yeah,
crazy lady.
yeah, he told Smitty, get him out of here.
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. He said, "Get him out of here," because, honey, baby, I would have pushed him out of there. But
Uh,
yeah, but everybody was mad, even Kat. It's more of the embarrassment more than
right.
anything. You
Mm-hmm.
know,
Yeah, they
if it,
name, they name, and all that.
yeah, if everybody would have got out of there before she said anything, it wouldn't have been as bad. But now it's just that it's gonna be all over the place because the people ain't gonna be quiet about it.
Oh no, they ain't gonna be quiet about it. They
It
talking
ain't
about
over
that.
with yet.
Oh yeah, they back at the house now. They get ready to strategize. They can't strategize too quick because he's from Leslie.
Look,
Karen, Arnold.
right. Well, what about the guy that was at the play? Is that not the guy that is in that does the one who offered Smitty the job? Is that not him?
No, that's not him.
Oh, what I
No,
thought
that's
about
not him.
I'm telling you, that's a because I said maybe they trying to get him and
Eve.
Eva together.
Yeah, yeah. His name is Carlton, but nah,
Okay.
he was
So it
there
is.
for. I forgot what he was there for, but
I remember Trisha
but
asked you that the other day.
And I said I thought it was the same guy, but you said no, you didn't think it was the same
nah,
guy.
he looked better than that guy. No, that's not the same guy.
Oh,
But
well, they could do better with both of them, as far as I'm
First, I
concerned.
thought it would be the guy for Danny because Danny and Sue said, but it's a lot of single guys gonna be him. We can introduce you to somebody. I thought that maybe that's gonna hook up. She gonna hook up with him, but what's name dude ain't gonna have that. The
oh
one,
Uh,
no,
and
the
they
one to
don't.
do the picture, the one to do the photography, he ain't gonna
I
have
mean,
that.
no, he
I,
ain't gonna have that.
yeah,
No,
they don't. He don't fit Danny anyway. But they got to do better with this Beijing. It's just too much
they
on
Jamie.
these men.
What's the name?
Yeah, it's too many.
That black stuff that they put on them to cover up their bald spots or the
Okay.
yeah,
Oh,
the Beijing is too much.
uh-huh.
And he had too much on his beard. I mean, his beard just looked fake. At
Mm. It probably is. They do wear fake hair and fake, beard.
yeah, the men wear fake hair, and I didn't know that until I seen something recently about that. I didn't
Yeah,
honestly.
they
I mean,
can
I
have
know they
weeding.
wear like a toupee or something like that, but
Oh, yeah,
They do
but
the
when
same
they
thing
get
women do now. They do the same thing
yes,
with.
they do.
I know, but for low hair, but even those ones with the low hair, they're saying it's fake.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they got that spray.
Get some spray. They just spray it on there and brush it
Yeah,
down there and make it
on
look
the
good. Like,
beard too. You can spray on the beard too.
Oh yeah,
mm-hmm.
that's what I'm talking about. That's that Beijing.
Yeah. So,
That stuff get you put until they getting out of control with it. Even people in real life too. They it just be too much, honey. But yeah, but other than that, I mean, the man looked okay. It's just that his something wasn't looking right about that beard. So and which made him look older for too old for Eva, but in soap
Yeah.
opera world that don't matter
Yeah.
nowadays.
he
I
want
agree.
the secret. He want that secret. Even say, I got something to tell you. He said, he got up out of there. She wasn't thinking about him. He want that
And,
report.
right, and that's another reason why I thought he was the reporter guy because he wanted to hear that story.
He did. He wanted it bad, boy. That's don't really let her out.
No, she need to go in there and stop that, but it didn't work. But when Eva went in there, the way she handled it when she first went in there, they should have just left. I mean, they should have took her out. Him and Nicole should have just walked out and handled that, but they didn't. They just stayed there and let Leslie, Sherry, Karen do her thing one day.
Just that crazy lady.
Yeah, but my thing is, Nicole really thought something was wrong with the girl, though. That's why he didn't leave. Now Ted should have just pulled her butt right on that because he knew all along. Every time, even when Eva said leave at the beginning, trying to stop it, just go on. You need to drag your wife out of there. But Nicole
on that vacation, what they should have done.
Yeah, but Nicole's still in doctor mode. She's therapy mode. She's still trying to help them.
I know, right?
Yeah, she beyond help.
All that craziness.
She talking about she very much told her you the one gonna need help.
She did. She said, get that inhaler.
Yeah.
You don't need that inhaler.
It was a trip. It was funny, but it wasn't the way she was acting.
I laughed all the way through it. I couldn't help myself.
She was like that. She played that part. I had to give her.
I had to sit up in the bed. I was laying. I had to sit up. I said, she ain't saying all this right like I think she is. So she doing real good.
I was so mad at her.
I was mad at her for breaking up the party, but I wasn't mad because she was just so funny.
She didn't even let the party get started. At least let them have a little bit of time.
I know. All they got to do is drink.
That's it. They didn't get to do a toast. I don't even know if they got to do a toast.
I think they was in the process of doing
it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. She brought that all the way up, honey.
All that expensive food Eva ordered and all that. They likes. They didn't get none of that stuff.
They didn't get to even enjoy it, but none of it. But at least they got a little bit of the good stuff though with Chelsea recorded what she recorded, the good part of it, then her sister told her to turn it off.
She ain't learned yet, has she?
No, she ain't learned. Why she have to tell you to turn that off? You know to turn that off. No, to me, I think she wanted to record it. That makes her look good when she's putting that stuff on there. But no, that's not cool.
Yeah, not that kind of stuff now. Yeah. I mean, not that kind of stuff make her look cool. That's embarrassing to your family.
If anything, y'all record stuff she be doing behind doors.
Exactly. Put that on there.
I know, right?
Exactly.
Put your stuff on there.
That's what I'm talking about. Okay. What? Okay, ask y'all this. Why do you think? Why you think that nut went to their house, Karen? Why you think? What you think she was there for? Why are you there? Why you get to the freeze?
I don't know. I can't even answer because I don't know why she there. All the damage been done. All the damage is done.
I wasn't expecting that, so I could not tell you unless she really knows that senator, that mayor, was he mayor, senator, or whatever?
Vernon.
Vernon, yeah, unless she really knows Vernon for some reason or something.
It's like she knows something. I like the way she can, like she knows something about him.
Because she walked the house too bold, and I
plus she
Anita
talked to him and Martin at that restaurant and gave Martin a brownie. I wouldn't eat that.
I wouldn't eat that either.
I wouldn't eat it in that restaurant.
Yeah, when she showed up, Vernon Martin said that was that strange woman. She did act strange and crazy. They was like, what in the world?
You see how they looking at them?
Yeah, because she was acting crazy. I know that. Yeah, so
you're gonna pull a brand from out of anywhere and gonna come up there. Come on now.
Yeah, but she walked in that house too bold.
She did, like she been living there.
Yeah, something is not, and I hope next week we see another side of Anita. Because it's time.
It's time for a cat. It's time for a cat fight. That's all I can.
She need to drag her out by her hair.
That Anita, look at that face. She look like she don't play.
Exactly. She been looking like that the whole time, and it's time for her to take that. Go ahead and drop the. We know you classy. We know you. But it's time to show that black side.
Bring it out. Bring it out. The freeze ain't gonna do it.
Oh
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
And
Oh,
I
she
ain't gonna
gonna
see.
handle that.
They ain't gonna even say the black side because all black people don't act like. So I'm gonna say the ghetto side.
Yeah,
The
Yeah.
yeah.
people bring that
Mm-hmm.
side on out.
Yeah. Handle her.
The real side.
Yeah, handle her because she needs to be handled at this point. You just gonna walk
If they
up.
don't, somebody gonna get hurt.
Yeah, I mean, I hope did Martin eat that brownie? I hope he didn't
I
eat
don't.
that
They
brownie.
didn't show it. They didn't show him
I
eating or nothing.
I don't think so because I think he was so weirded out by her. That's,
Yeah,
yeah, I
No,
don't
she just
think.
come out of nowhere. Come over there talking to them. She's come out of nowhere.
yeah, she
Yeah,
did. She just come out of nowhere and David said, "Who are you?"
yeah.
Yeah,
Hmm.
that's
And I just hope that the way they smack Haley around, I want Danny to smack her.
I ready for Dan to go off on. I was ready. She got that one drink. She was happy got that one drink.
Mhm.
But I was ready for her to go off.
Yep, that mama stopped her, honey.
I know. I said shucks.
yeah. They're gonna go off on him because hey, you messing with Nicole now. You know they used to Danny being Danny, but not messing with Nicole. You know
Exactly.
that's the upstanding one. You know,
Yeah.
so hey, we're gonna
Embarrassed
see
her.
what's gonna happen. I just can't understand why you at their house, like you say, unless she knows something. She gonna go there and try to blackmail. You can't blackmail them now because it's out. So what do
Yeah,
you want? So what is it that you want?
yeah, because the whole world get ready to know, honey. And the only thing that I can, they trying to get ahead of it. No, Nicole and Ted need to get ahead of it. Nicole wanted to tell the truth about where they was in their marriage anyway. Yes, she
Hmm.
didn't know her husband cheated, but still, they just need to come out and say, "Hey, we was just in a bad place,"
That's it.
and unfortunately, he did this, and he happened to do it with a nut.
The
Yeah,
nut.
a nut. Exactly what that is, because she is a
They better put
full
her back
fledged. She's a
up.
full fledged nut.
Hmm.
She better get that medication bad. Hurry up and get it, Chad.
Yeah, honey. She didn't want to go see that whoever Nicole referred her to, but
she
somebody,
should.
somebody need to make her go.
she better.
Uh,
She better go
she
talk
don't
to somebody.
she don't think nothing wrong with herself, but it is.
Exactly, and them the worst ones to be dealing with too. Them ones that's in denial, honey.
And she can know. Say, don't call me crazy. Say, don't call me crazy.
Uh huh.
She don't like it. That's like Sheila. Don't call them crazy. They know they
Yeah,
crazy,
no,
but they don't
yeah,
want
you're
to call
right. Don't
them crazy.
call, but
They know they crazy, but they don't want you to call them crazy.
yeah.
What I don't understand is her anger towards. Well, I do understand her anger towards Nicole because she's mad because he, made led her on basically, made her think that he was gonna leave Nicole.
Yeah.
And but Nicole don't know nothing about you, and then it's all 20 something years later, and you
Mhm.
still holding this anger for this woman. No, the only person she should be mad at and embarrassing is Ted. She
That's
shouldn't
it.
even be messing with Nicole. That's
She
just how
mad
Exactly.
Nicole cause Ted picked Nicole over her. That's why she.
I
Yeah,
understand.
she was
It was
already
still
chosen
20,
in the first place.
yeah, it was still 20 something years later when
Yeah,
Yeah,
when,
yeah.
when
I,
he chose her over her. I mean, so that's why you done had 20 something years to let this go or to still be angry at him, but understand that.
you know what? You the chap got 20 something years old. Then you want to come out of the woodworks?
she just
Yeah,
crazy. She just want money. I mean, but he was offering her money, so
I don't even think
it's
it's
I don't
money.
even, right, right. I don't even think it's money. I don't. She want him, or she just so
Yeah.
Do
hurt.
she want the name or what? What does she want? She want his name or
She wants to ruin his name because she is angry.
she
Right.
very angry. Give her
Hmm.
medication. Give her
Yeah.
medication.
Mhm. And there ain't nothing that's gonna help make her feel better except for what she did.
Yeah, and if the baby, and if she lost the baby, or if she had the baby and it passed away, it probably made her did something to her. You know, she flipped
Because
out.
because that was the last thing that she had of him. That was what the one thing she had to kind of hold on to any part of him, and it died, and it probably just snapped. She snapped.
Yeah, and that's
She
what it
should
is.
have
So,
when she had a chance.
yeah,
Hmm.
yeah, Cat tried to tell them. That's all I can say. She tried her best to tell them, and they would not listen. They just thought she was jealous. She was jealous too, but she was trying to tell them that something wasn't right.
Which is weird to me.
Mhm.
how in tune she was with Eva.
Mhm.
Y'all don't think they find that weird either?
What you mean, like into knowing that she was up to something?
Yeah, knowing that something was off about her.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't know. I can't put my finger on it right now.
Maybe she
But
got ears, maybe she got that ESP. That's what one of them girls. That's what one of them girls was talking about. Naomi or either Chelsea. One of them was saying something like that.
yeah, but I don't know if did they say that that's just how she is though, or she was they talking like she has that all the time.
Kind of,
Oh,
sort of, yes, but I can't be sure. But yeah, but
okay.
they did say something about what you just talking about.
Okay.
They did discuss that.
I just find it strange because there was that everything that was going on was not clear to anybody else, not the lady who referred her, not Nicole, and she a therapist, but Kat was so in tune with it, and Ted couldn't know. It's just I find that to be weird, but I don't know if something will come out of that or not, but I just found that to be so weird that she was so in tune with her being because I mean even we looking at it couldn't spot it. I mean, we
Hmm.
just knew, of course, by watching it, but
Right,
Yeah.
there was nothing that the girl was doing that said, "Oh, I'm here to screw y'all over."
right. Yeah, there was no indication other than
Nothing.
what she got on that video when she recorded it. Then she erased it off of her phone. But other than that, that was the only indication that she was that
Right.
that gave her the real answer that something was actually going on. But
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. But
Yeah. I don't know. Just curious if something's gonna come out of that, but I
yeah,
guess time
I
will
think
tell.
so.
We'll see come down the road.
I
Yeah.
think so. We got Doug and Vanessa. Right.
Lord have mercy. Honey.
He said, you would know something about fidelity. I thought he was talking about her cheating, but he was talking about
That's what I
Vanessa.
thought you were talking
He
about.
was. He said, yeah, he was talking about her. He said you would know about infidelity all too well.
Hmm.
And yeah, he was talking to her because she was so mad. He was like, why are you so mad about the situation when you should know about infidelity all too well?
So
So
he already
Hmm.
basically,
know what she do then.
and she said, well, some people got an understanding or arrangement,
Yeah.
Right.
but
He
Yeah.
did
Nicole,
say that.
yeah,
And,
and then Nicole didn't.
that's
Huh?
what I thought he was talking about when he said some people got arrangement, and she was talking about Bill and Haley, because I know I was thinking that's what she was talking about with Danny. Knowing that Bill was cheating on Danny, and they friends too. And I thought that's what Doug meant. But go ahead, yeah, that's what I thought he meant. But he was, when he said that, that's what she made me think that he meant, instead of her cheating, that he was talking about Danny and Bill.
Mm-mm. No, you didn't see that look she gave whenever when he made that statement.
Yeah,
Hmm.
I
Yeah,
say.
go back and look at her face. He was talking to her. Uh-huh.
So he already know what she do.
Yeah, and so it's clear that they have an understanding.
Yeah.
Now even though he is crazy because he don't cheat, and I'm
He just
curious.
got a gambling
He
problem.
cheating hard.
Right, but I would love to give a little more background on how that came about, though. That
Yeah.
you have an understanding, and then you're not cheating. Yeah, you're cheating with cards, but that cheating with a whole nother person or several people is a whole nother
That's
story.
what I'm talking about. When I see her in that house, I say, "Oh, what she got?"
Uh,
Are you in the hospital? You
Yeah,
done
got
got
too many
some?
peoples in that bed.
Yeah, man, this is wrapping up. Man. I can't wait till Monday.
And then paying for it too. You paying for
yeah.
an escort, girl? What is wrong with you when you can get it free at the gym? What
I'm
is
saying.
Exactly.
wrong?
But he wanted to just be him and only him though.
No,
Yeah, he don't want to act right. He don't know how to handle it.
No, he
no,
don't want
no.
that
Cause
right.
you can't. Cause you can't. She's not with you. You just her pastime, so to speak. But she needs too much pastime. She need to go to a Diddy party or something.
Yeah, yeah, she got a pretty hefty sex drive,
I'm
honey.
telling you, when she slow little tail down, she gonna catch something.
Well, I'm talking about.
I'm surprised she ain't popped up pregnant yet, and she don't know who that baby daddy.
Oh
Well, they
boy.
playing, now they haven't showed their kids, but the more
Yeah,
They
that
talk.
that girl the boy that moved in with, that's her daughter.
Huh?
Who you
No, no,
talking about?
no. Yeah.
What
Who you?
girl?
The
Doug and his wife, Anna, or whatever her name is.
Oh yeah, Vanessa, Vanessa, and
Vanessa.
Doug.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they
You said,
haven't sold their children. Yeah, they keep talking about it, but they haven't. I guess they're trying to find some.
yeah,
yeah.
that's her daughter.
Ooh.
Uh,
Oh,
uh, the one that said when he put his feet up on the table, the one that just moved in with her.
oh, you talking about Derek and Ashley?
Yeah, and that's her daughter.
No, it's not.
It's not. I thought she went over there.
The blonde
Oh
lady.
yeah, yeah,
The
the one
blonde
that was
headed.
sitting at the table with Mona and Leslie.
Oh, so I thought that was the same person. Okay, I
Mm,
got you. I
yeah.
thought that was her daughter.
No, that ain't her daughter. Honey. She they have children. They keep talking about them, but they haven't showed showed us anything yet. But I'm
No,
sure it's coming.
and that they're grown kids, so that lets me believe that they're not in the. She's not. She's over the kid stage. They're older people the way they're portraying it, like Nicole and them. They seem the older, and so no, she ain't gonna be pregnant. She got them tubes tied, baby. That was my point. If they older,
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, because she got to be. Because the way you going around, and I hope you show enough using protection because
I'm telling you,
you just
she
all over the
man
place.
down.
she like a dog in heat, honey.
You
Yeah,
Her
talking about
I'm
she gonna do
fine.
exercise? Yeah, I bet you is doing
Oh,
exercises.
she doing exercise all right, but not the kind that everybody else do.
you don't need to be in the gym because she getting worked out real good.
And that's what
Real
it is.
good, I'm telling you.
And did you see Pamela? Not Pamela. Not Danny. Well, Danny went up to Eva and asked her, you know, might want her to model, but I don't know about now.
Oh yeah,
But
she sure did.
yeah,
Mhm.
I don't know about now. But eventually, I think she's going to end up doing it. I believe so.
I think so too because Nicole is not going to be mad at Eva when it's all said and done. With Nicole, you can tell everything about her is good
She too
Hmm.
goody goody.
Yeah.
decent, and she would never ever treat that girl bad. Look, she still was trying to help Leslie, no matter how much Leslie was trying to embarrass her. I mean,
But
so
the only fault that Eva got that she should have spoke up in the beginning who she was.
yeah, that's the only
That's
yeah.
the only fault that she has. You should have spoke up when you had a chance. All the chances, you should have spoke up.
Yeah, and that's why she's not going to hold that against her having a crazy mama. I
No,
think
you can't. You can't because not her. She didn't have to be brought here.
exactly. Yep. So yeah, I think her and Danny will hook up in
I
some.
hope so. But Eva, I feel sorry for Eva. She all alone.
Yeah, she all alone sitting there on the couch, but she gonna have to go to daddy, knock on the door.
I'm so confused though. The
Yeah.
mama,
But next week though, I want to say next week because she don't put out, so she ain't got nowhere to go now.
Yeah, unless you just don't want to go back there and deal with her mom. That's the only thing. Because her mama turned her back on her too, Because she
yeah,
wasn't agreeing. Because she wasn't agreeing with her.
Yeah, but
exactly.
she come back to Ted now since she ain't got nowhere to go.
And
Now
they
you
want to take her right in here.
all what that happen, you think Ted gonna take you right now? You gotta let him get
Oh
over
yeah,
that first.
he gonna take her in. Yeah.
Yeah,
Because it's not her fault.
he's
Yeah,
mad
yeah.
at her right now
Yeah,
because
Hmm.
what I'm saying, he gotta let this blow over a little before she just waiting came.
yeah, he's the one that was more deceived than anything out of all this. I mean, both of them, but they feel like she was after him too. So he a little raw right now,
Yeah,
but he will forgive her. But what gets me is the mama. It's one thing for Ted to be mad at because he ain't been with her all life. But it's
right.
another thing for this mama to swear him down. She loved you and all this stuff. But it's so easy for her to turn her back on you,
I'm
which
telling
is
you.
another reason
Okay.
to make
And
you want
that's
to
another. Yes, exactly what you about to
get
say.
her child. Because
Right.
how can you just up and turn your back on this girl because she trying to have some compassion for human beings, unlike yourself, and you just turn your back on her? That is crazy right there to
It
me.
is. It is. I don't understand that part.
Yeah. And I don't think Mona should have got mad at her either but I guess so because you did take the job knowing what was about to happen, that
Oh yeah,
something was going to happen. So I guess Mona do have a reason to. be angry with her.
Absolutely, because at the beginning she was all in. Eva was all in until she got to know these people.
Yeah.
So Mona, if anybody have a right to be mad at it, it's Mona.
Yeah, yeah,
Because they played her good.
yes, they
Yep.
did.
Everything.
And,
Names and
and
all.
and everything gonna start to make sense on that girl getting hurt. All that's gonna start to make sense. Her getting ran off the road, her stuff happening in her medicine.
Yeah.
Her
Right,
Yeah.
whole
yeah.
pretty
Mm-hmm.
girl. All that's gonna start to make sense because they're gonna realize how crazy Leslie is.
That's it. And
And
that,
so,
But they're gonna say you even knew all this stuff. You should have came clean.
well, no, now she didn't.
They even didn't know about the
She assuming, but she don't know for sure. But she has
yeah,
a good
yeah,
idea that her mama did do that stuff, but she just ain't got no proof.
yeah, exactly.
Mhm.
So evil. I feel sorry for my child.
yeah. Well,
And
we're
I
gonna,
think the guy that everybody is talking about, this guy that when she knock on the door, that it don't look like Ted. Some people think she going to the guy, the new man that popped up, but I
Oh,
don't. I don't know if
look
it's
like
Ted.
Ted to me.
It
Yeah.
looked like Ted to me too.
me too. That's what I was saying.
And if it's not Ted, then the new man show he's supposed to be on there this month. I don't know what day, but I'm
The
glad.
15th. The 15th.
Oh, the 15th. Okay, because I get
Mhm.
ready to say I'm so glad that they're doing all this while the regular Ted, because I would really hate them to switch him up in the middle of all this.
No,
So I'm
do that.
glad. So that has to be Ted then. I don't, because it looked like Ted from the side to me.
Look like
It
Ted
did
to me,
too.
but why would Ted be there? It seemed like Nicole would tell him not to be there, but then again, he went home anyway to talk to his wife. So
Yeah, 'cause she
I
had
think
just
it's
got in
Ted.
the shower.
Yeah, I think it's Ted.
I think so too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So we'll see Monday, but he had on a white shirt under his coat, so I think it's him too.
Um, 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 what's the name? Mama found out about that. She went to Ted to go live. She really gonna flip. The crazy one. She gonna flip then.
She ain't got she already done. She flip anymore. They're gonna put her in a straight jacket.
Yeah, I agree. What
I'm telling you,
else, what
boy.
else can this lunatic do? Good.
It ain't nothing else she can do is unless you go tell
No,
somebody else.
she done walked into the lion's den when she walked into the Dupree's house, child. With nobody with you. I mean, that right there can't get no worse than that.
All I hope is they don't disappoint.
Exactly. Don't
I just
disappoint.
hope I just hope they don't disappoint because, honey, I hope they get her somebody.
Me too. Me too.
I
Me.
don't care if you just get one little lick in, something, but do not disappoint, please.
Oh
We
yeah.
be thinking bad thoughts. See
I
there?
know it's terrible. It's terrible, but
uh,
let her get away with that though. Come on now, this
Oh
she.
yeah. I think Miss Anita gonna walk up in her face. You got the audacity to come up in my home.
I mean, she just
Yeah,
walked on up in there, didn't she?
I'm
Yeah.
sitting and talking, and I'm just like, no, this girl is crazy.
Yeah.
She scared me at that point.
I
Yeah.
want to know what's the point of her going on? What is she doing there? I
I
just,
don't know too, but we gonna have to wait till next week because we ain't none of us got no answers unless it's got
yeah.
something to do with burning.
I
I,
thought maybe y'all would tell me a little something if y'all knew it. Y'all don't know no more than I
It's
know.
something. It might have to do with burning. I mean, why would she go up to that table at that restaurant? Just
Exactly. That's two times she done tried to confront Vernon. That's two times.
and it had to do with Martin too. And she probably thought that Martin her face would trigger something in him, a memory, which did not happen.
okay.
But
Now that
but
you say that obituary, I wonder if she was the one that got hit a car or something. Whatever
say
that.
that again.
I'll say now that you say that with that obituary, I'm wondering if he was the one. She was the one that got hit with the car, or whatever happened with Martin. He keeps dreaming about this car.
Yeah, that's it. Me and Trisha wondered
Oh
about that. Remember, Trisha? We kept wondering about that dream.
yeah, you know what? That could be. That's what I'm saying. That's why I hate that they don't have no age, no date, nothing on it.
Hmm.
But you, girl, that could
Yeah.
be. He could have
See
killed.
there? Okay, y'all make me see the light now. I'm seeing the light.
Ooh, he could have killed his own brother.
Yeah.
I'm seeing the light now. I'm seeing the
Yeah.
light. I
That,
But
mean, Trisha been asking about that question. I said, what is that dream was all about?
yeah, I mean, I knew it had something to do with a car because now
Yeah, that's all it show.
it's getting clearer and clearer. But yeah, that would be something if he killed his own brother.
Yeah, that would be something.
Woo.
I tell you.
Uh.
But you don't need to be telling Haley either.
You know he is.
Well, he probably gonna tell him, but he don't. I don't think he know who the guy was. But then again, who know with Bill?
I'm
Yeah,
telling y'all about to leave Bill alone now. I don't know
we
why.
don't know how deep Bill went into it and just didn't tell Ted everything. He just let his lawyer handle it. That's why he said he didn't know that Bill had said all that stuff to her and done all those things.
Exactly. Yep. Yep. Yep.
Uh-huh.
He
Ooh,
just
y'all
let
getting
it happen.
deep on this.
Mm,
Oh, we
Now you
breaking it
got me
down.
thinking.
honey, they getting deep.
they
Yeah.
they gonna have me you both think can't write no more to me. You got to give up on that writing part for them.
Look, I know, right? But
Me
Hey,
and Trisha can't. Me and Trisha was right trying to write it for
we're giving them some ideas. Shit.
yeah,
him.
because I think because I also think that if if the DNA is right,
Mhm.
I mean, and I just don't think she's Leslie. Like you say, the son, that obituary is probably who her real child was. But she had to have gotten this baby. The only thing that makes sense if she the only person that Ted slept with, did Nicole have two babies?
Hey, something. Hey,
See, y'all see y'all
that's a
throwing
thought. That's a thought too.
But that's the thing that's throwing me off is because they year apart, unless she's lying about her date of birth. And if she's lying about her date of birth, then how can she be Nicole's? It's just
Exactly.
it's just so it's I'm trying to put the pieces together, but it's kind of hard.
don't
And
hurt yourself.
I sure hope they ain't switched them. And that's
Well,
that.
not
Yeah,
I don't think they switched them. I think they twins.
Oh, okay. So, well,
See,
that's a possibility. And that nut could have stole one of them.
right, but if she did, how in the world that come about? And why are they a year apart? That's what's throwing me off.
And
How
that
can
might not even be the case either.
huh?
And that might not. And we're not even sure about that if they're a year apart. We're not because nothing's accurate at this point.
Oh well, yeah, that's true. And then yeah, but I don't know. I'm trying to put these pieces together
don't
because
hurt yourself. Don't hurt
ever
yourself.
since Ted brought up, do we think that she Leslie's? And
Yeah,
at
that
first
got
I
me
was like,
sober.
yeah, at first I was like, nah, I think she's hers. But the more Leslie started acting so crazy, something is off.
Yeah,
Something's
something is
off.
off, and that's
Ooh,
what
y'all
makes
must
it.
think
But
about
this is good. They leaving us in suspense. That means y'all doing something right. Beyond the gates, y'all are on it. Point on it.
Yes, because
I
it's
give y'all an A rating. That's y'all doing a great job.
yeah, because it's
it.
good to
They
not
tear
be
our nerves
able.
all out the frame.
Yeah, it's good not to be able to just figure it, be able to figure things out ahead of time.
Me,
Right.
you know,
I like
me, you better figure it out sometime.
we used to,
But we can't now.
yeah, even the other soap operas are getting better, and I
Yeah.
like that too because I like not being able. I don't want to be surprised. I don't want to figure it out ahead of time. I want to be
Yeah, exactly. And
so. I
they better step up their game. The way the Beyond the Gates going, get bold in the bill for y'all better step it up.
yeah,
They was
Uh,
stepping up at first with Luna and taking all on, but now they don't get slacked up on that.
yep.
yeah.
So hey, I commend y'all. Let's give them a hand clap.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
good
Yeah,
job, honey. Good
yeah,
job.
good job,
Yeah.
good job.
Huh?
Don't
Cause I
change
sure
that.
about to call Trisha today. If you had to call me, kid, I was gonna call Trisha. I need to know these things.
Oh, honey,
Hey, I try to hold it in when talking to y'all, talking to Tree. I mean, I said I don't want to say nothing because I get to talking and then it's on your mind. You want to get it out, but hey, we held it in.
If I had to call Trisha, I'm gonna call you in the month before you went to work. You know how I do.
oh yeah.
I be wanting to
I
know.
meant to call you Friday anyway, and I
I
just
meant to call you too.
Friday was crazy, but it was just I've been thinking about Friday episode, and usually I don't think about them that long.
I've been
I
thinking
think
about it
about
for
it a
the next
little
week.
bit, but everything with this Eva and all this
This
stuff.
party what got me. That's the only thing that got the party in the next week. That's the only thing got me.
Yeah, that
I'm
next
just
week.
looking forward to next week. I'm just really looking forward to it.
Oh yeah, they ended it on a good note.
They really did.
Leslie had to do freeze, and then you got Eva knocking on the door.
Yeah, I'm just so ready. I'm
It
ready.
got me.
I need answers. I need a lot of answers actually at this point.
Oh yeah.
I mean, went on Google, can I find out anything? They ain't saying nothing.
I'm glad because I don't want to hear it.
I don't.
They,
I want to be. If I want to be surprised, I want to be
yeah, I
ready
do too.
right there.
I really just want to know to be nosy, but I said, no, I'm let it go. I left it alone.
Mhm.
Told
Yeah.
my nerves all out the fact that him and drank Friday.
Look,
We had to do a Danny on that one. I had to get me some
Oh,
something.
yeah,
Man.
I wanted
yeah,
to drink. I
I
thought my plan was to drink. I said, I'm gonna drink after I watch the gate. Shh, let's
after
come here and do
after
it.
I needed a glass of wine while I was watching
I
that,
should have drank
and,
wine because I couldn't do it. It
and
told my
some
nerves up.
popcorn or some kind
I
of
know, at least
crackers
some
and
popcorn.
cheese, crackers and cheese and popcorn and everything, honey. I
You
needed
want a
all
dip?
that with that episode.
I wanted to, but it told my nerves all out the frame. I said, I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait.
That's
It,
some good stuff. That's I tell
yeah,
you.
my heart just broke for Nicole more than anything.
Yeah,
I just felt so bad for her. I wanted to hug her myself,
I
honey. I
know
was feeling
that's a hustle through the TV.
I wanted to go a black girl. I wanted to go off like a black girl. That's what I wanted to do.
Oh,
But
it's coming.
she gonna
It's
stay there
coming
and
because
just
she can't
cry.
keep calm. She ain't gonna that calmness what she got. It's gonna come to a halt. She's gonna have to let it out. She's gonna go
Yeah,
off
'cause
on
I
that.
want us to be a
on
black
Leslie.
girl.
Yeah,
And
she
Leslie, yeah, she gonna.
Yeah, she ain't gonna hit her because she. I don't think that's in her, but I do think she. I think she'll flip on her, like cuss out, go off or whatever. She gonna
I
have
was
to.
waiting on Nicole to do something, but she'll
She
sit
need
there
to get
and
a
cry.
lick. She need to get a lick back. Something.
Yeah, a lick back. You right. A lick back.
A couple of them.
Yeah, she need
hmm
to get a
Yeah, get your lick back like old dude say. Lick back, you lick back.
Mhm.
Orlando, yeah.
And we gonna stop saying like black people. No, because all black people don't act like that.
Right,
Um,
That's
yeah,
ghetto people. There's black people and then there's ghetto people.
yeah,
There's
but then
exactly.
ghetto white people,
Nicole
ghetto
acting
black
white.
people.
Yeah,
Nicole
exactly.
acting
Period.
The
white. She
same
was
here.
acting
Oh
white.
yeah, yeah.
Nicole acting white. That's all
I
I
put
was.
I put it this way. People come out. It's whatever that person brings out of that person, or whatever that situation is at that point in time. That's how that person's going to act,
Yeah.
But
regardless of
Sherry
your
didn't get
color,
up
your
on the
skin, or
skin.
whatever. So that's how I look at it anyway. So you never know how you're going to act until something comes to you to make you act,
At
step
the
out of your character.
out of your
But
character.
they got her Sherry and Nicole got to have a one on one. That's what's gonna happen.
I want them to have a one-on-one because I
No,
need
I mean not
Dakota to
like
get her
that.
lick
No, not
back.
like that. No, not. I mean they have a one on one. Then you're gonna see the real Nicole come out. You're gonna see the real Nicole come out when they
Yeah.
get the one on one. That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Oh yeah. I think that. I mean, I don't think she gonna fight.
No, no, no. But
I
she gonna
hope
give them
she at
some
least
words.
smack her though. Yeah. That's why I don't
No,
even think. I don't
I see.
expect her to
I
hit
ain't
her
saying a
either. But I
smack, but
want her
no.
to. I want her to
Yeah,
though.
but that's not her character. She gonna tear up
Nah,
with
I
words.
want to
She gonna
just
tear
Yeah.
her up with words. That's what she
Yeah.
gonna
yeah. That's
do.
what I want. Just let it all hang out, honey.
And
Eh,
then
eh,
you know what Leslie gonna do? She gonna stand there with that smile on her face, and she gonna come out her
Yeah.
mouth with something slick, and it's gonna be funny.
Oh, it's gonna be
And she
funny.
gonna
But
drink a glass of champagne. That's all she gonna do.
yeah, and Nicole need to have somebody ready with a straight jacket. That'll fix her up real good, girl. Bring a straight jacket in there for
That
that
jacket and her
crazy food.
medication, both have both of them.
Yeah. Oh,
Uh,
she gonna sit there with that smile. She's gonna act like it ain't even bothering her or nothing like that. That's what makes it so good. Like she
Yeah.
ain't acting like ain't nothing bothering her. It
but
is
her be
what
a good weed she have on when she meet
Hmm.
Nicole face to face.
I was like, where the red wigs at?
I know. She bought all the wigs.
For nothing. But yeah, I'm telling you, I didn't see her. I knew she was a good actress, but I didn't see her playing that part like that. I
She
knew she
got
was gonna do good, but I didn't see her killing it like that though.
oh yeah,
I'm
she
just so
killing it, yeah.
impressed. I'm impressed. I'm so impressed. And
she done it.
I'm happy for her. I'm happy for all of them, honestly.
Oh yeah,
I'm
yeah.
glad it's
That's
being
for the show because it's very it's good. It's amazing.
yeah.
It's and I can't and if she don't get no Emmy, something wrong.
Yeah. I mean, and even, I was not happy about Vernon. I wouldn't be in who they selected for him. But Vernon is falling into his character.
Yes, it
Leave
is.
Clifton Davis alone now.
Yeah, He falling into his character. All of them. All of them.
Mhm.
Even like Kat and Chelsea. I wasn't feeling all of them, but
Mhm.
everything is just
It's falling into
it's
place
it's
now.
just it's just falling into place, and
I
it's
love it.
beautiful, and it's just lovely.
Yes, it
I
is.
love it.
Yes, it is. That's, I mean, that's. I'm gonna say that's 20 for the black folks. I ain't gonna even give it a 10. I'm gonna give it a 20.
Yeah. Yeah, 'cause them 2 days
A
that it didn't
hundred,
come
a
on, I
hundred,
was
really.
them 2 days it
Now,
didn't come on, I was mad.
but yeah, I think they still need to change Martin.
Leave that man alone.
Yeah, I do too. I don't. It's just
It's
something
just
about him. He
yeah.
don't look clean. I mean, I'm need for him to clean himself up. I don't know. Something just like, I don't know.
It's not that I don't
Yeah,
know. He just don't fit his character.
he
He
really
just
don't.
in the him and Tim's Ted's age difference and stuff. It's just it's weird.
Yeah,
And
that's what's crazy.
Well,